Good morning, class. I am Miss Tempest. Welcome to the Habitable Levels. Level 4, class. You guessed it, habitable. Yay! This means it is safe, stable, and devoid of entities, which in my opinion is preferred. It is a workroom lined with desks. They resemble a modern commercial building like some people work in. Most rooms are featureless, although indicated in the carpeting suggests furniture may have been there at one point. Though my carpet does too. I move my furniture all the time. Many of the lights on the ceiling do not work with their power switch, which is missing from the walls. It is generally regarded as a safe haven among wanderers. There are vending machines containing items such as almond butter, Greek fire, and other articles of varying utility. I don't really know, they don't tell me. Although there are multiple stairwells, using them to ascend or descend simply lead back to the same floor. Though in rare cases, it is possible to enter certain levels using these methods, but please don't do this. Mainly because it is theorized this level resides within the void, as it contains multiple points of entry to it. Rare cases have reported accidental entry into worse locations as a result of unsystematic exits or botched no-clips. So please listen to the exits portion. Level 4 is quieter than other levels. The enclosed structure causes the sound to have a light echo. Other than this, the only other natural occurring sound within the level is the moderately loud rumbling of pipes. The full sky remains a constant downpour with a thick fog. I could imagine taking a nice little nap. I love the rain for sleep. It is possible for such events as thunderstorms and blizzards to occur, though these are seldom. Level 4 possesses Euclidean geometry, meaning the backrooms decided to finally obey physics for once. It is possible to locate other wanderers within this level. The total population is estimated to be somewhere in the tens of thousands. Many areas of Level 4 have typical workrooms, hallways, and confined offices, while the other larger areas of the level are devoid of large furniture and appliances. In small areas, they do. Such appliances include desks and desktop computers of questionable quality, just like my sense of humor. Other amenities include emergency exits, elevators, and mysterious trapdoors. Spooky. Which lead to nowhere. Entities. There are no entities. Yay! Colonies. There are only 3 large recorded outposts. The 200 minor groups within the level will not be mentioned, which is good for the sake of my sanity and throat. Base opportunity. Made by us. Establish foothold. Unknown member count, maintain good relationships with groups, and minor military presence. BAS. Exclusive in this level to explore the structure, secrets, and connection to the front rooms. Skilled scientists, those in the medical field, reporters, and architects. Good relationship with the maintenance workers in level 3, and friendly, but some reserved. SRC. They are medicinal and I usually can't read that word. Pharmaceutical organization, around 433 members. Assist wanderers in disaster or crisis. Friendly. Entrances and exits. Entrances. Level 3 has a metallic door labeled Office Sector. A flatly colored wooden door on level 30. Doors in level 54's second floor usually lead here. A medical office in level 16. Sewer grates in the ceiling of level 34. Extended hallway and level 37 lacking water. And certain areas in level 47. Exits. Be aware that most exits within level 4 tend to lead to the void with minor exceptions, which I'm going to list. Attempting to enter a vending machine has a chance of sending one to level 197. Entering a small room concealed by a theater curtain can lead to level 156. Scattered emergency exits may lead to level 14, though this is an unsuggested exit. They don't want me to tell you this, but scattered doors playing classical music lead to level 5, and trap doors and ceiling hatches lead to level 6. Next is level 87, the Inescapable Paradise. Class Habitable. It is safe, has sustained communities, and devoid of dangerous entities. It is a tropical island with palm trees, a pink ocean, and a multicolored sky that usually depicted as a rainbow. How cute! Sometimes a chilly breeze may occur. They give a sense of relief, happiness, and reduction of stress towards any affected wanderers. It seems, however, this breeze only affects certain people, mainly those who are stressed or suffer from a condition, aka me, because I am constantly riddled with anxiety. Attempting to swim away from the island is impossible, and the level itself seems to loop. However, when attempting to swim downwards, lengthy, narrow trenches can be found. These trenches split from each other or back into themselves. So don't do that. You might get stuck, and that is my worst nightmare. Count me out. All this part is barren, however, there are reports of giant fish bones aimlessly drifting. These bones do not seem to be native from here and seem to come from another level and somehow found its way here. Spooky. Level 87 hosts newly discovered plants, with many of them yet to be named. Most of these plants are safe for consumption, which sounds tasty and delightful. It must be washed to get rid of dirt or bacteria, like plants in the front rooms. You better be washing your fruits and veggies. Inhabitants of level 87 still rely on the outside world to supply most of them with resources, as man-made farms do not produce enough food to nourish everyone. As titled, the thought of exit seems to be impossible, and no exits have been confirmed. However, although the aspect of this level may seem to be a curse, the level is mostly devoid of hazards and is popular for settlements, though it is notable to mention that famine occurred as a result of the flicker, which we will discuss in a future lesson. Otherwise, eventually became the most populous level. As of May 6, 2019, the level holds approximately 1,753 inhabitants, which I'd say is about a town. I think that's an average sized town. A very small portion of them were born in the level. Fun. The island is approximately 10,000 miles squared and raises concerns of overpopulation in the far future. That is how big 10,000 miles squared is. Yeah. In relationship to Nevada, I guess. But the overpopulation crisis will not happen until 1,000 years later. Level 87 is initially mentioned through an old journal, but the book doesn't describe how it physically appears. It suggests an inescapable paradise that may exist. Up until recent years, no one knew about Level 87. However, with the existence of Wi-Fi and technology being provided to the local community, many of them were able to contact foreign groups and inform them of how the level appears, what tribute the level contains, and how they managed to enter the level. Entities. There are no entities. Colonies and outposts. Despite 1,753 people in the level, no proper colony has been constructed. The local community does, however, cooperate with Meg, aka us. Entrances. No clipping into a painting that resembles a beach on level 86 or fragmented recollections will bring you here. Traveling far into the oceans of a collapsed level will bring you here, so I guess don't do that one. Swimming far into level 7, using an elevator on level 22, and swimming far enough into the ocean and the beach of level 85. Exits. Level 87 is what we consider a dead end, meaning that they usually do not have an exit, meaning swimming away from the island, no clipping into an item, or other factors would usually lead to another level. However, all these methods have failed to work. Well, next class we will be learning levels considered safety level 1. See you then!